Eagle Television High School Sports, brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today 628-6712. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Gutshock Equipment, family owned since 1973. Choose from an incredible selection of products, including Arctic Cat. Stop dreaming, start riding. Always wear a helmet and don't drink and ride. Kurt Staub Agency, your American family insurance agent with locations in Hayes and Ellis. Just the right coverage for wherever your dreams take you. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rind Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Cross Manufacturing, looking for a few good people to join their team. Apply today. Cross Manufacturing. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful. Energy efficient and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them online at homesteelsiding.com.
Thank you for choosing to style Classic Quality Body Shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing to style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Steel Fabrications. Thirsties, before the game, during the game, and after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Call or stop by today for all your real estate needs. Next Tech Wireless, avid supporters of local athletic programs, and have sponsored multiple school events. Are you ready for something different? See Next Tech Wireless. NCK Tech, North Central Kansas Technical College, is dedicated to being a leader in workforce development by maximizing value for students, employers, and communities. Log on to ncktc.edu to see what they can do for you. Paul Wertenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years, Paul Wertenberger Construction. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online today at HayesChevrolet.com.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything, so can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
G&L Tire and Automotive. G&L Tire is proud to be voted #1 tire store by the people of Hayes since 2005. They've been a part of the community since 1997 and look forward to seeing you at 201 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better, Walmart. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. From welding and fabrication to sandblasting and powder coating to supporting the community, you can always count on Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Commerce Bank. Here's the ones that rise to the challenge. Commerce Bank. Commercial Builders. On time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs. Screen print, embroidery, design. Where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best. 2204 Vine and Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company. Proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Eagle Television High School Sports, brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today 628-6712. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Gut Shock Equipment, family owned since 1973. Choose from an incredible selection of products, including Arctic Cat. Stop dreaming, start riding. Always wear a helmet and don't drink and ride. Kurt Staub Agency, your American family insurance agent with locations in Hayes and Ellis. Just the right coverage for wherever your dreams take you. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rind Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Cross Manufacturing, looking for a few good people to join their team. Apply today. Cross Manufacturing. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful. Energy efficient and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them online at homesteelsiding.com.
Thank you for choosing the style. Classic Quality Body Shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style. Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Steel Fabrications, the Ironmen of Western Kansas. Steel Fabrications. Thirsties, before the game, during the game, and after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Call or stop by today for all your real estate needs. Next Tech Wireless, avid supporters of local athletic programs, and have sponsored multiple school events. Are you ready for something different? See Next Tech Wireless. NCK Tech, North Central Kansas Technical College, is dedicated to being a leader in workforce development by maximizing value for students, employers, and communities. Log on to nckTC.edu to see what they can do for you. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years, Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online today at HayesChevrolet.com.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything. So can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
G&L Tire and Automotive. G&L Tire is proud to be voted #1 tire store by the people of Hayes since 2005. They've been a part of the community since 1997 and look forward to seeing you at 201 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better, Walmart. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. From welding and fabrication to sandblasting and powder coating to supporting the community, you can always count on Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Commerce Bank. Here's the ones that rise to the challenge. Commerce Bank. Commercial Builders. On time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs. Screen print, embroidery, design. Where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best. 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company. Proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Eagle Television High School Sports, brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today 628-6712. Thomas More Prep Marion, through the dedication of students, parents, teachers.
Under the direction of Matt Romey, the director of bands at USD 489, the Hayes High Pep Band with tonight's national anthem. Welcome everybody to Hayes High School. Dustin Armbruster with you. Rafe Dent at the KFIX studio. CD DeSalvo is on the camera for ECTV and HayesPost.com. We've also got Harrison training Jake on some equipment for our ECTV and Hayes Post broadcast. Hayes High, Salina South, Rick Keltner against Jason Hooper. 41st overall year versus 5th between the two teams. 8-5 Hayes High, 2-10 Salina South. Tip-off is brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. If you need a fixed, welded, built, or sandblasted, see Steel Fab, East Highway 40 in Hayes. Proud to support the area youth and all they do. South with only 2 wins this year, but they've been in a lot of games. Hayes High is trying to snap a 3-game skid, their first action in a week. It'll be Cole Murphy to jump at center circle for the Hayes High Indians against Isaac Mitchell, who wins the toss. It'll be South basketball left to right in their road black uniforms. They dribble into a trap, almost throw it away. It's Connor Munsell with it in the right corner near half court. He almost throws it away. Grabbed by Jungans. He'll go to the baseline. Look to pass it into the lane. Lay it off. Kick out right side. A 3 from Munsell is no good. And the South Cougars have the rebound go out of bounds, but saved to Munsell. Layup good on the putback by Joey Wilson, and South will have the first lead of the game and a chance at an and one. Foul on Cole Murphy, his first. Joey Wilson, the team's best free throw shooter at 73%, 19 of 26 this year. Second most attempts on the season. The free throw up, it is no good. Rebound tracked down onto the baseline, out of bounds to Hayes High. A South team that shoots just 30% from the field, 31% from the field, and 16% on threes. They'll go full court pressure against Hayes High. Ethan Nunnery will clear everybody out. Go against Jungan's right side. Pass to double team to Kiefer. Left side McCray. Wide open 3 for the lead. Got it. His 34th three-pointer of the season, and the Hayes High Indians lead after their first possession. The Trey McCray 3 at the 7:15 mark of the first quarter. Indians up by 1, 3-2. South across the timeline with the dribble. Dribbles into a trap at half court. Passes left side, a 3 from Wilson. That's short, but he got his own rebound. Second offensive rebound by South, and then they dribble it out of bounds to Hayes High. Never had control of the basketball. 3-2, Hayes High by 1. Here's Peyton Kiefer to inbound against the full court pressure to Cole Murphy, who's left unguarded. Then up to Kiefer. Kiefer to Kyler Kinky. Back to Trajan McCray. Lobbed up to Cole Murphy. Murphy from in front of the band. A 3 that's too strong. And the rebound comes down to Isaac Mitchell. Then his outlet pass is taken away by Trajan McCray. Top of the key, goes behind the back. Kicks out to Murphy. To Kiefer. Kiefer spins and then shovels a pass back out into the hands of the point guard Ethan Nunnery through 3 different players. To Kiefer on the right side of Murphy. Indians lead 3-2, 90 seconds in. 5 subs ready to come in for the Hayes High Indians. 4 subs, excuse me. A drive by McCray. Kick out to Murphy. Left side Kiefer. He'll spot up for 3. Got it. Peyton Kiefer knocks down a 3. The Hayes High Indians lead 6-2 on a pair of 3-pointers. That one coming off of the steal on the Salina South turnover. We'll see Cade Swain along with Braden Myers, Dylan Reuter, and Nick Fisher check in on the next dead ball. Wilson, left corner, team's leading scorer, driving, kicking right side. A 3 from Munsell, good. Just his second 3-pointer of the year. 6-5, Hayes High quickly back in transition. Up ahead is McCray. Skips a pass to Murphy. From the right sideline, a 3 that is short. Kinky with the offensive rebound. Tipped back all in one motion. And the Hayes High Indians lead by the score of 8-5. Good job by Kinky to get on the backside of that rebound where the shot had gone up. Munsell right side where he just hit a 3. Inside to Mitchell. Bank shot good. Isaac Mitchell with his first 2 shots. 8-7. Indians outlet to McCray. Layup good. It took the Indians all of about 3 seconds to score there. McCray with 5. 10-7. And the Hayes High Indians go back up by 3 points once again. They've been up by as many as 4. Here's Mitchell, a 15-footer from the right wing, missing. Ethan Nunnery with the rebound, out ahead to McCray. He had to go through his hands and out of bounds for the Indians. First turnover. South basketball, but first substitutions for Hayes High. Trajan McCray will remain in the game Nick Fisher, Braden Myers, Cade Swain, and Dylan Reuter, the 5 for Hayes High. 5:05 to go, first quarter, 10-7. Hayes by 3. They've led by as many as 4 after back-to-back threes from McCray and Kiefer. Indians are 2 for 4 beyond the arc so far. Basketball in the hands of Jungans. He'll throw over onto the right side. One of the South players lost a shoe. A 3 from the right corner is no good. Mitchell with the offensive rebound. Hook shot, swirls all the way around and misses. And Dylan Reuter comes down with the rebound. South with already 3 offensive rebounds. Down the other way, McCray to the basket. Contact, nothing called. 2 Indians fight for the rebound. Reuter ended up with it, can't score. And then a third rebound to Trajan McCray. Dribbles to the left corner. He'll drill a 3-pointer. Trey McCray with 8 already. 13-7. Hayes High up by 6. And the Indians' lead is at the biggest it's been all game. 4:20 to go in the quarter. Reuter forces a miss, gets the rebound, and he's fouled. And the whistle is called against Connor Munsell, his first. South is going to send in Alex Banks, a 6'5 junior, 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds off the bench. Also, Kai Calverts, 5'11 junior, 3.5 points, 1.5 rebounds per game. And A.J. Johnson, a 6'3 freshman, 7 points, 4.5 rebounds. Hayes High by 6, 4:05 to go first quarter. This is their biggest lead, and McCray dribbled it off his shoe, dives for it, gets it back, and a jump ball ensues. It'll stay with Hayes High. We'll have 5 new players coming in. 4 of the starters, and then T.J. Nunnery coming into the ball game, his 10th game this year for the 5'3 freshman. Hayes up 13-7 with the basketball. McCray with 8 of the team's 13 points, and T.J. Nunnery will inbound on the left baseline in front of a couple of photographers. Into Cole Murphy to Ethan Nunnery. Ethan with the left-handed dribble to the top of the key. Back to Cole Murphy on the left wing in front of the South bench, threw it away. Help from the backside of the defense, took it away. Then Peyton Kiefer ends up tipping a pass out of bounds. He and Wilson collide and out of bounds, and it stays with Salina South. 3:49 to go, first quarter. Hayes High by 6, 13-7. Steal, Ethan Nunnery. South's second turnover. Ethan wants to run. He's got numbers. To Peyton Kiefer in transition. 3, no good off the right side of the rim. Alex Banks goes up for the rebound. Good look, just wouldn't drop for the Indians, who are 3 of 6 from threes. A shot by South misses, and Alex Banks called for a foul as they try to go quickly in transition. They start the game 3 for 10 from the field. Hayes High's 5 of 10, and here comes Trajan McCray to join Cole Murphy, Ethan Nunnery, Peyton Kiefer, and Kyler Kinky. Indian basketball brought to you by Eagle Communications, Midwest Energy, Heartland Building Center, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Horizon Appliance and Electronics. Hayes High basketball leading by 6, 13-7. We've been stuck at this juncture for a few possessions now. Nunnery out to Murphy, can't shoot the 3 to Trajan McCray. McCray looks out high to Kiefer. Kiefer dribbling down the lane, tries to kick it out. It's tipped free by McCray to Kinky. Back to McCray in the corner. Driving the baseline, got whacked on the arm, threw it off of Alex Banks, and it stays with the Indians. 3:08 to go first quarter. Hayes by 6 at 13-7. Ethan Nunnery to inbound from the left baseline. To Trajan McCray, back to Nunnery in the left corner. Tries to dribble by his man, back to McCray. McCray all the way to the right side with the dribble and traveled with the basketball. Indians' 3rd turnover. Good defense by South that time. They did a good job of staying in front of the Indians where they're trying to dribble straight to the basket. 3:01 to go first quarter. Hayes up by 6. South hasn't scored here in 2.5 minutes. South basketball up on the right side to Kai Calverts. Lobbed it over top of the defense to Joey Wilson. On to the right side for Calvert again, who played the football season with a broken ankle and was still first-team defensive back in the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League. Lob backside, Kyler Kinky read it, tipped that out of bounds. Last touch by South for their 3rd turnover, 3 turnovers on each team. 2:37 to go in what's turned into a stalemate for the last 2.5 minutes. Hayes by 6, and Hayes High will send 4 players in on the next dead ball. Kinky to Ethan Nunnery. Fakes a 3, got his man in the air, right to the basket against Banks. Fouled and will shoot 2. Second foul on Alex Banks, the 6'5 junior. And Hayes High will shoot their first free throws of the game. Ethan Nunnery on the year, 61% from the free throw line. Leads this team with 83 assists this year. Drops in the first of 2 free throws for his first point, 14-7. Hayes lead at 7. As Kinky, Murphy, Kiefer, and McCray all take a seat. It will be Braden Myers, Cade Swain, Dylan Reuter, and TJ Nunnery back in. Second free throw misses. A.J. Johnson, the freshman, with the rebound, then dribbled it off his foot, bringing it up. The 6'3 freshman, A.J. Johnson, 7 points, 4.5 rebounds. And chatting with the Salina radio guys this week, they said he has improved immensely over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Here's Ethan Nunnery against Calvert. Got the ball poked, got it back, hop step in the lane, travel. Indians' 4th turnover, 2 of them unforced. Indian basketball brought to you by U-Save Pharmacy, Next Tech, and Steel Fabrications. 14-7, Indians' defense is solid. They haven't allowed points for 3.5 minutes. But Hayes High's only scored 1 point in that same time frame. Ball left side, Kai Calvert. Out to Munsell, onto the right side for the freshman Johnson. Top of the key to Wilson, airballs a 3 out of bounds. That will go to the Hayes High Indians. South shoots just 16% on threes. They're 1 of 5 in this game so far. Inside 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Indians up 14-7. South defense picked up after the Indians went on a big run. Right corner, Dylan Reuter. Reuter is, well, we got a foul away from the ball. Illegal screen called on Braden Myers. 5th Hayes High foul, or excuse me, 5th Hayes High turnover, and the Indians' 2nd team foul. Full court pressure, Hayes High. Ball in the backcourt for Joey Wilson has hit 13 of the team's now 36 threes, including their 1 they hit today. 5 bodies into the ball game on the next dead ball for the Hayes High Indians. Joey Wilson with it in the corner to Kai Calvert, to Mitchell in the lane. Mitchell right side for Munsell, who has hit a 3. To the right elbow for Mitchell. Drives, shoots over Reuter, misses short, and the rebound comes down to Braden Myers. Here come the Indians right to left. Nunnery gets bumped by Kai Calvert, his 1st and the team's 4th. That'll bring Ty Garrett back in for Salina South, the 6'3 sophomore who's in the starting lineup. Hayes High will put 5 new in. Nick Fisher comes in along with Cole Murphy, Kyler Kinky, Trajan McCray, and Peyton Kiefer. Indian basketball up 14-7. Minute 13 to go in the quarter. Hayes High scored 1 point in the last 3:20. Here's McCray driving, got it ripped away from him, out of bounds. It stays with the Indians. Hayes High had a 13-7 lead at the 4:20 mark. We're down to 106 in the quarter. Indians have scored a free throw, and that's it. McCray to inbound, needs to hurry now, lobs it into Kiefer, back to Kinky, layup, left it short on the baseline, and the rebound comes down to Isaac Mitchell. That's the Indians' 2nd attempt at a shot in the last 2 minutes. Now Cole Murphy steps in front of a bad pass and steals it away. 50 seconds to go before the first quarter expires. Here's Peyton Kiefer in the right corner. Dribbles to Cole Murphy. Left side, Nick Fisher. Fisher over top of the defense to Kyler Kinky. He was underneath the basket and couldn't shoot. To Peyton Kiefer, behind the back dribble. Kicks out to Kiefer. And now to Cole Murphy. A deep 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Isaac Mitchell. Good look, and that's one you'll take from Cole Murphy. South running the other way. Here is Garrett, got the ball poked away, loose on the floor, started to stand up with it, but then kept one knee down. Gives it off to Mitchell. He had it tipped away to Calvert down the lane, and he'll score. Kai Calvert with 2. Scores with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Up to Nick Fisher, a 3 in transition, misses. Rebound Cole Murphy with 8 seconds. Out to McCray with 5 seconds. Back to Cole Murphy again. That one's in and out. And the rebound out of bounds. It goes to Salina South. Indians just cold from the field right now. 14-9.7 seconds remaining. The lob shot from 3/4 court comes up a quarter court short. And the Hayes High Indians, despite scoring just 1 point over the final 4:20, leads Salina South 14-9 after 1 quarter complete. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
For choosing the style, classic quality body shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you. for choosing the style, classic, quality, body shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything, so can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Basketball to start this, Salina South basketball to start the second quarter on 96.9 KFIX, Plainville Hayes, HayesPost.com, and ECTV. The Indians lead South 14-9. There were just 3 points scored over the final 4:20 of that first quarter. Hayes with 1 point, South with 2. Indian starters back out onto the floor. South with the basketball. Near steal, Hayes High. Here's Wilson giving it up to Garrett. Had it poked away from behind. Nunnery with the steal eventually. And then a foul on a reach to try to get it back against Ty Garrett. Indian basketball brought to you by Edward Jones, Darrell Jeff, and Linda Seibel. Discount siding, insurance planning, and High Plains Farm Credit. Indians have 1 point in the last 4:20. Salina South with 2 points in the last 5:30. McCray with the basketball on the left sideline in front of the Salina South bench. Nunnery, right side Murphy. Murphy looking, needs to hurry before a 5 count, puts the ball on the floor one time, and then passes out to Ethan Nunnery. South's defense has been very good so far in this game. Nunnery step back, doesn't shoot the long two, then has to get it out to Peyton Kiefer, but can't control the pass. Indians' 6th turnover. South's defense has been pretty solid, and that hasn't been their problem this year. It has been the offense, averaging just 47 points a game. They had 9 in the first quarter today. South with the basketball. Here's Munsell, averages less than a point a game. He's got 3 in this game. Has the ball on the right wing. Jump pass down to Garrett inside. Jumper no good. Got his own rebound. Can't score that time. It's out of bounds to Salina South. And to inbound on the left baseline is Salina South's Devin Jungans. Look to throw it in backside, lobs it in just over the fingertips of Murphy. Kicks back in the corner for 3. It's no good. Rebound, contact, and a foul on the South Cougars. And it's against Isaac Mitchell. His first 6th team foul. And substitutions for the Indians. Nick Fisher, Cade Swain, Dylan Reuter, Trajan McCray stays in, and TJ Nunnery. So it's Braden Myers this time not checking in. He'll likely return with the 4 other starters. McCray with the basketball. Indians up 14-9. McCray right by his man. Floater on the baseline, no good. And the rebound comes down to Salina South. Indians still by 5. Ball left corner. Mitchell, a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound tipped out. Another offensive rebound for Salina South. They're now 1 of 7 on threes. Cougar basketball out in the hands of Connor Munsell. Bounce pass to the free throw line, tipped away and taken by the Hayes High Indians. Cade Swain, 6 South turnovers. Here's McCray, right corner for Fisher. Jab step, gives it to Reuter, the 6'8 player with a 3-pointer that's no good. And the rebound comes down to Isaac Mitchell, his 5th board of the game. Still 14-9. We've had 1 field goal in the last about 7 minutes of this game. Now a foul on Nick Fisher with a block. Here comes A.J. Johnson in for Salina South's Ty Garrett. 6:06 to go, second quarter. We've had 1 field goal since the 5:20 mark. Correction, 4:20 mark. That was a South field goal with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. South nearly throws away the inbound pass, and it's knocked out of bounds to Hayes High. South's 7th turnover, and here comes Braden Myers, Kyler Kinky, Cole Murphy, Ethan Nunnery, and Peyton Kiefer. 6:04 to go, second quarter. Hayes by 5, and there's been no scoring in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. Hayes High had 14 points at the 2:24 mark of the first quarter. Here's Nunnery to Cole Murphy. Hayes High's missed each of their last 7 shots. Murphy dribbles open, 3-pointer good. Cole Murphy's first points of the game, team leading 48th 3 on the year, and the Indians up by 8 on the Cole Murphy three at the 5:45 mark of the second quarter, and we get some points here at Hayes High School. South with the basketball. Point guard Devin Jungens with it. Throws it over onto the right side for Kai Calvert. Calvert looking against the zone. Passes inside to Mitchell. Mitchell one dribble. Jump pass to Joey Wilson on the left side. He'll launch a three that's no good. Nunnery gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Kai Calvert. South shoots just 16% on threes this year. With the one they've made today, it's 36 made three-pointers on the season. Cole Murphy has 47 himself this year. Trajan McCray with 35, including his two tonight. 5:19 to go, second quarter. 17-9, and the 1-and-1 for Ethan Nunnery off the foul is good. Both of his points from the free throw line. He's the only Indian to shoot a free throw this evening. 18-9, the lead to 9. Nunnery gets the bonus free throw, which is up and no good. 2 of 4 from the line. The rebound comes down to Connor Munsell. Hayes High has held South scoreless so far in the second quarter, and right now you like South taking three-pointers and a foul on Ethan Nunnery with the body. Indians' fourth team foul. It is the first on Ethan. Connor Munsell will inbound right in front of Coach Rick Keltner. Gives it inside to Mitchell, and a foul on a push against the Hayes High Indians' Kyler Kinky. 5:06 to go, second quarter, fifth Indian team foul. Indians by 9 is their biggest lead of the game. Lob into Johnson at the top of the key. The freshman inside to Mitchell. Mitchell turns, shoots, and will shoot 2 free throws as he's fouled on his way up. It's on Ethan Nunnery trying to get the steal. He now has 2 fouls with 5:03 to go, second quarter. Well, South wants a low-scoring game, and that's what they're getting right now. 18-9. They're still looking for their first point of this quarter, and the Mitchell free throw good. Isaac Mitchell with 3 points. 62% free throw shooter, has a second one coming. Indians up by 8 at 18-9. Second free throw by Mitchell is no good. Rebound, Kyler Kinky on the defensive side, his second board. Then his outlet pass almost stolen away, but Ethan Nunnery goes way up to get the ball. Across the timeline, right to left. Cole Murphy, who hit a 3 a moment ago. Backside pass to Peyton Kiefer. It rolls off the rim, no good. Goes all the way back out, though, to Trajan McCray, who had 8 first quarter points. To Nunnery, can't shoot the step back to Kiefer on the right wing. Lobs inside to Kinky. Double team, scores between the two players. Kyler has 4 in the game. 20-10, the Indians lead 2-10, and their biggest of the lead on the Kyler Kinky basket at the 4.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Ball right side, a drive by Joey Wilson off to Johnson, hangs in the lane and scores. A.J. Johnson with his first 2 points, first field goal of the quarter for South. Murphy in transition, kicks out to Kiefer, extra pass Nunnery. He'll drive, hang in the air, can't score, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. Nunnery to the free throw line where he's 2 of 4 so far for his 2 points. His 5th and 6th free throw of the night coming up. He has shot the only free throws for Hayes High, and that one no good. 61% on the year, just 2 of 5 tonight. Kiefer, Kinky, Murphy, and McCray out. Ethan Nunnery stays in with Dylan Reuter, Cade Swain, Braden Myers, and Nick Fisher all entering the contest. Second free throw for Ethan Nunnery, short this time, 2 of 6 from the line. And the free throw rebound comes down to Brady McAfee, a 6'1 senior, in for the first time tonight. Ball left side, Connor Munsell to Wilson. Right side, and then back around on the left side, rotation in the corner to McAfee. His pass taken away by Dylan Reuter. 8th Salina South turnover. Nunnery feeds Nick Fisher, fakes right, goes left. Can't drive in, gives it out to Dylan Reuter, and a foul as Cade Swain was posting up. He got run through by Brady McAfee, and a 1-and-1 coming up for Cade Swain. Cade's 0 for 1 from the free throw line this year. The foul, the 9th on Salina South. 20-10, 3:41 to go before halftime. Swain's free throw's perfect. averaging 2.5 points, 3 rebounds off the bench for the 6'6 junior. Makes it 21-12. Indians can reestablish a double-digit lead on this free throw, which is up and no good short. Rebound tipped all the way out to almost midcourt for Connor Munsell. He wants to run it up the left sideline. Bounce pass out to midcourt, where South will set up the offense with 3.5 to go before halftime. Indians by 9. They've led by as many as 10. That was on a Kyler Kinky basket at 20-10. Here's Johnson at the right elbow. One dribble. He is fouled on the drive, and a 1-and-1. On the foul against Nick Fisher, his seconds. And TJ Nunnery will come in for Nick Fisher with those 2 fouls. 1-and-1 for AJ Johnson. He's shot the most free throws on the team this year at 30 attempts through 12 games. He is 18 for 30 in those attempts. The 6'3 freshman fires and hits. 3 for Johnson. And it's 21-13. 3:22 to go in the half. Hayes High has actually shot 1 less field goal attempt than South has in this game at 20-19. Second free throw by Johnson, good. He's got 4. And Ty Garrett back in off the make for Salina South. 21-14, Indian lead down to 7. They have outscored South 7-5 in the quarter. Ethan Nunnery, right side, Braden Myers slips but kept his right foot. That's because he doesn't have a shoe on his left foot. And so he'll get an opportunity, as that shoe is right in the middle of the floor where people were running. So for safety reasons, allowed to put it back in. Dylan Reuter inbounds to Myers, inside Cade Swain, and the pass was to his left hand, which is on the baseline. And it was hanging out of bounds, and it indeed does go out of bounds on the Indians' 7th turnover. Indians coming off a 1-week layoff. Trajan McCray, Kyler Kinky back in, Peyton Kiefer, Cole Murphy, and Nick Fisher. 3:09 to go second quarter. Indians by 7. 21-14. They've led by as many as 10, but we've had nothing but free throws since then. 3:05 in the second quarter. Hayes High on defense. Nick Fisher at the midcourt stripe against Devin Jungans near a 5-second count. Over onto the right wing, and a timeout taken by Coach Jason Hooper. His team wasn't doing anything with the basketball. Just dribbling out near midcourt. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by High Plains Roofing, State Glass Company, and Lewis Automotive Group. Eagle Marketing Solutions can help your business grow. Use the power of video, radio, and digital platforms to showcase your business to customers. Call Eagle Marketing Solutions at 877-61-EAGLE. This is the final game of January for Hayes High. Back on the road to Dodge City on Friday. This at Dodge City High School against the Red Demons in Western Athletic Conference play. The Red Demons hosting Garden City tonight in the nights-only WAC game. Great Bend hosting Derby. Liberal has the night off. 2:50 to go second quarter. Indians on defense. Here's Munsell off a screen. Stops at the top of the key. Right side then, gives it to the point guard. Jungans almost dribbled it off his knee. Back to Munsell, who hit an early 3. Back onto the right wing. A drive, hop step, and a layoff into the hands of McAfee, who scores. Brady McAfee with his first 2 points. 21-16, Indians lead down to 5. Indians up to Nick Fisher, to Kyler Kinky, who scores, and he's got 6. 23-16, lead back to 7 on the Kyler Kinky basket with 2.5 to go before halftime. Took Hayes High about 3 seconds to score, and now Nick Fisher called for his 3rd foul out near midcourt. And a 1-and-1 for Salina South. Ethan Nunnery in for Nick Fisher because of those 3 fouls. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Devin Jungans knocks down the first of 2, a 62% free throw shooter. It's a seconds. His first point of the night, the 5'9 freshman averages 5.5 a game, swishes both free throws, and the Indians' lead is down to 5 again, 23-18. It's been free throws for South here as of late that's help get them back into the ball game after being down by 10. Nunnery to the basket, scores with the left hand, blowing right by his guy and avoiding contact in the lane. Nunnery's first field goal, he's got 4 points. 25-18, the Indians give up 2 free throws and then score right away and make it a 7-point ball game. Jungan's pass kicked by Ethan Nunnery, the Hayes High all-time soccer goal leader for career mark. Set this last year. 1:47 to go before half. 25-18, Indians by 7. They've led by as many as 10. Inbounds to Devin Jungans at half court, a 5'9" freshman to the lane. Hop step, got his shot altered. Rebound on the floor to McAfee, puts it up and in. Brady McAfee with 4. He averages 1.5 a game. Here's Cole Murphy in the right corner. Indians up by 5. 90 seconds to go before half. Nunnery drives the baseline, double team, back to Cole Murphy, right corner, 3-pointer, strong, rebound. Nunnery goes up and scores. Ethan Nunnery was 6 in the game. The Indians this time get the offensive rebound, and they're back up by 7 again, 27-20. Minute 10 to go before halftime. Hayes High's lead has been between 5 and 7 most of the quarter. Jumper by McAfee, no good. Offensive rebound. Johnson misses an easy putback, and the rebound, Peyton Kiefer. He'll outlet up ahead to Trajan McCray. McCray to the basket. He's fouled and will shoot 2. McCray scored 8 in the first quarter. He has not scored since. 55 seconds to go before halftime. That's the 10th Cougar foul, so free throws will be in the double bonus for Hayes High for this last minute. Free throw from McCray, no good. And Hayes High is just 3 of 9 from the free throw line. The girls must have used it all up earlier. They're 17 of 20 from the stripe. Second free throw for Trajan McCray in search of his 9th point is good. McCray with a game-high 9. Makes it 28-20. Lead back to 8. 53 seconds to go in the half. Here's Joey Wilson, the team's leading scorer at 9.5, has 2 points across the timeline. To Jungans, layup, right side or left side with the right hand is good. He's got 4 up ahead. Cole Murphy quickly in transition. 28-22. Nunnery to Kinky, out to McCray. 3-pointer, good. 3-pointer, Trajan McCray. Game high 12. It's 31-22. McCray with the 3. And the Hayes High Indians, just like that, back up to 9 on the lead with 30 seconds to go before halftime. Johnson across the timeline, driving, being fouled, and will shoot 2. With 16 seconds to go before the half. The foul is on Kyler Kinky, his second. South only shoots 55% from the free throw line, but they've made their last 4 and 5 of 7 so far. A.J. Johnson is responsible for 2 for 2 of those, and now 3 for 3. Hayes High shoots 60%. They're just 4 of 10. 16 seconds to go in the half. A.J. Johnson with 5. Averages 7 off the bench. And now with 6 points as he's 4 of 4 from the line. 31-24. The lead is at 7 for Hayes High. They were just up by 9 on the Trey McCray 3. 13 seconds before halftime. Here's Nunnery across the timeline. Has 9 seconds to work the basketball. Dribbles out near midcourt with the right hand. Goes behind the back dribble with 3. Steps up to the three-point line with 2. Misses the 3. The rebound tip won't go because the ball hit the support beam, and that will be the end of the half. 31-24, the Hayes High Indians up by 7 over Salina South. At halftime, they've led by as many as 10, and all the scoring led by the 12 of Trajan McCray. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Eagle Television High School Sports, brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today 628-6712. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Gut Shock Equipment, family owned since 1973. Choose from an incredible selection of products, including Arctic-Cat. Stop dreaming, start riding. Always wear a helmet and don't drink and ride. Kurt Staub Agency, your American family insurance agent with locations in Hayes and Ellis. Just the right coverage for wherever your dreams take you. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rind Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Cross Manufacturing, looking for a few good people to join their team. Apply today. Cross Manufacturing. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful. Energy efficient and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them online at homesteelsiding.com.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Steel Fabrications. Thirsties, before the game, during the game, and after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Call or stop by today for all your real estate needs. Next Tech Wireless, avid supporters of local athletic programs, and have sponsored multiple school events. Are you ready for something different? See Next Tech Wireless. NCK Tech, North Central Kansas Technical College, is dedicated to being a leader in workforce development by maximizing value for students, employers, and communities. Log on to ncktc.edu to see what they can do for you. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years, Paul Wurtenberger Construction. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online today at hayschevrolet.com.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything. So can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
G&L Tire and Automotive. G&L Tire is proud to be voted #1 tire store by the people of Hayes since 2005. They've been a part of the community since 1997 and look forward to seeing you at 201 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better, Walmart. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. From welding and fabrication to sandblasting and powder coating to supporting the community, you can always count on Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Commerce Bank. Here's the ones that rise to the challenge. Commerce Bank. Commercial Builders. On time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs. Screen print, embroidery, design. where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best 2204 Vine and Hayes Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Eagle Television High School Sports, brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff support the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today 628-6712. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Gut Shock Equipment, family owned since 1973. Choose from an incredible selection of products, including Arctic Cat. Stop dreaming, start riding. Always wear a helmet and don't drink and ride. Kurt Staub Agency, your American family insurance agent with locations in Hayes and Ellis. Just the right coverage for wherever your dreams take you. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rind Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Cross Manufacturing, looking for a few good people to join their team. Apply today. Cross Manufacturing. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful. Energy efficient and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them online at homesteelsiding.com.
Thank you for choosing the style classic quality body shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style classic quality body shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Steel
dance parents go home. We get set for the second half as the Hayes High Indians lead the Salina South Cougars by the score of 31-24. Hayes led by as many as 10 in the first half, and South got it down to 5 on a couple of occasions, but each time Hayes High scored quickly, either by a 2-pointer or 3-pointer, and Hayes pushed that lead back up to 9 right before the half, and then 2 Salina South free throws brought it back to 31-24. McRae with 12 first half points to lead all scoring. Hayes High shot 44% in the first half. Salina South 35%. It'll be Hayes High basketball to start the second half as Cole Murphy, Kyler Kinky, Trajan McRae, Ethan Nunnery, and Peyton Kiefer all start the second half. Same starting lineup that Salina South had for the second half as they did in the first half. Joey Wilson, Connor Munsell, Devin Jungans, Tyler Garrett, and Isaac Mitchell. Indians left to right, they'll shoot in front of their own bench. They get it into Cole Murphy, lob it into the paint for Kyler Kinky. Got a guy to jump on top of him, and then the shot waved off. And if Isaac Mitchell just doesn't touch Kinky, it's an easy layup. One of those things where Isaac doesn't want the foul, Kinky doesn't want it either, because he would have had an easy 2 points. Isaac Mitchell with his third foul, by the way, first of the half. Hayes High basketball. Here's Trajan McRae driving, kicking left side. A three-pointer on the way. Good from Peyton Kiefer. He's got 6. 34-24, and the Indians' lead is back to 10 for the second time in this game. Indians full court pressure, broken by Ty Garrett. Drives, gives it off to Mitchell, who runs over an Indian. That's Kyler Kinky that takes the charge, and Mitchell just picked up his 4th. It was as much as anything the shoulder that he dropped on the drive. So South will pick up on some full court pressure, and this has kept Hayes High from just running down the floor and firing up shots. Hayes High had just 25 field goal attempts in the first half. Here's Ethan Nunnery with the basketball, holds up a fist, gives the ball to Kyler Kinky. Backdoor cut to Murphy. Layup left it too strong. Rebound comes down to Munsell. Murphy was waiting on some contact that never came. To Ty Garrett up the left sideline. Stops in front of his bench. Then Kyler Kinky steps in front of a pass and takes it away. Up ahead to Cole Murphy. Murphy dribbles to the left side, steps up and fires a 3, and he swirls it in. Cole Murphy's second 3 of the game. He's got 6 and a quick timeout from Salina South. 37-24, the Cole Murphy 3 gives the Hayes High Indians their biggest lead of the game at 13. 2 quick threes, one from Peyton Kiefer, one from Cole Murphy, pushes the lead out to 13 for the Hayes High Indians, their biggest lead of the game. That is 7 3-pointers for the Hayes High Indians, who this season are on pace for 237 made threes. The school record is 189. Set back in the 95-96 season. Started to do a little math this week, and if Hayes High just keeps on their average made threes per ball game, the likely destination game is at Liberal for the school record to be broken for the school record in threes. But a lot of distance between the now 153 threes the Indians have hit and the 189 that they still have to hit to tie the record, but they're on the way. 6:52 to go, third quarter. Indians up 37-24. Ball left side into the hands of Ty Garrett. By the way, Alex Banks checked in for Salina South when Mitchell picked up that 4th foul. A travel on Salina South on Ty Garrett driving. And Hayes High has the basketball up by 13. Nunnery up ahead to Kinky. Back to Nunnery. Indians break the pressure to Cole Murphy across the timeline on the right side in front of the bench. To Ethan Nunnery. Left side, Trajan McRae lead all scoring with 12. To Kiefer in the left corner. To Murphy off a screen. Pops a split-legged 3 that's no good. And Alex Banks comes down with the rebound. Hayes High will send 4 in on the next dead ball. Here's Garrett to Wilson. A one-handed shot put is no good. And the rebound to Cole Murphy. Hayes High basketball leading by 13 up to Peyton Kiefer. Sidesteps a defender, tries to pass it on the baseline. Saved by Nunnery to Murphy to McRae. Then to Kiefer, right side, fires a 3 that's short. And the rebound comes down to Alex Banks. He outlets up ahead on the right side onto the baseline. A jumper by Garrett's no good. And Ethan Nunnery goes up and grabs his fourth rebound of the ball game, and then Nunnery has it knocked out of bounds off of him for the Indians' 8th turnover, and substitutions for Hayes High. Here comes Cade Swain, Dylan Reuter, TJ Nunnery, and Braden Myers to the lineup. So out of the second 5, it'll be Nick Fisher not coming in now. He'll come in on the next substitution pattern if things hold the way they have. Here's Garrett driving. Gets cut off. Now to Alex Banks at the free throw line. Just muscles his way in and scores. Alex Banks at 6'5" went right at the Hayes High defense, and there's a whole lot of Alex Banks. And nobody was going to stand in the way. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Here's Swain to Dylan Reuter, and a foul. Offensive foul on Reuter, who the high-low pass wasn't either high enough or low enough, and Reuter tried to reach through the defender to take it away. His first foul, 9th Indian turnover. Hayes High averaging 17.5 turnovers per ball game, lower on that number tonight, and now TJ Nunnery called for a foul. His first and the team's second. 2 fouls on each team now in this third quarter. 5:20 to go. Cade Swain called for a foul, running under Connor Munsell. Cade Swain's first and the team's third. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Indians by 11, 37-26. And like the first half, we've hit a stall in this game. Here is Jungans inside to Banks. Shot no good, but he's fouled by Dylan Reuter. Reuter second, and here comes 5 subs for the Hayes High Indians. Alex Banks, like Alex, but E-L-E-X. Alex Banks to the free throw line for 2. 35% on the year, and the lefty's free throw is no good. Well, 35%, you expect a wild-looking free throw, and it's not an awful-looking shot. It's just not a solid follow-through. He's got the elbow in the right place. And that time he got the follow-through and it just went off the heel of the rim. Rebound to Nick Fisher. And the Hayes High Indians still lead 37-26. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. Cole Murphy, right sideline, three's good. His third of the game and 50th three of the year. 40-26, Indians up by 14 is their biggest lead of the game. Inside 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Alex Banks inside against Kinky. Shoots over him and scores. Alex Banks with 4. 6'5" junior off the bench. 40-28. Indians lead is at 12. Trajan McCray checks in on the next dead ball. Murphy a little deeper on the three. Misses off the front rim. And Nick Fisher with a nice offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Kiefer, to Fisher, to Nunnery. Driving baseline. He gets fouled. And Alex Banks came down with the 2 arms for the foul. Before the shot attempt, Alex Banks called for his third. And here comes Trey McCray in for Nick Fisher. 4:21 to go, third quarter. Indians up by 12. They've led by as many as 14. Cole Murphy a pair of threes in this half, and one for Peyton Kiefer. McCray with the basketball out to Nunnery. He fires a three that's no good off the heel of the rim. Cole Murphy gets the rebound, and he's fouled. Hayes High has 3 threes in this quarter out of 6 attempts. The foul called on Connor Munsell. His second, 4 on each team now. And back in is Isaac Mitchell with his 4 fouls. Kai Calvert comes in for Salina South. He played the football season with a broken ankle and was first-team defensive back in the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League, and now a foul before the inbound against Salina South. And it's on Ty Garrett, his second. And here comes Alex Banks right back in for Isaac Mitchell. I don't think the coaching staff realized that Isaac Mitchell had 4 fouls. And that's exactly what Jason Hooper was telling him. And so an inbound for Hayes High again. In for Cole Murphy. Off a double screen. Fires a three. That one too strong. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Salina South. Good look from Cole, who has now 50 made threes out of roughly 135 attempts. There's a lot of guys who don't get 135 attempts in their career, let alone in a season that still has 7 full games left and a Well, and that includes the postseason game. Here's A.J. Johnson into the game, into the lane, and scoring. A.J. Johnson with 8, 40-30. Indians lead down to 10 with inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's McCray driving, being fouled, and Alex Banks picked up his 4th. So he has 4. Isaac Mitchell has 4, and it will be Brady McAfee into the game. The 6'1 senior scored 4 in the first half. That's 6 fouls on South, so the Indians will shoot free throws for the final 11:49 of this game. Inbound to Nick Fisher. Or excuse me, that's Cole Murphy. Around the perimeter to Trajan McCray. McCray takes off and dribbles, hands off to Ethan Nunnery. Nunnery fakes right, goes left, gives it to Kyler Kinky. He's fouled, and Kyler will shoot 2 free throws, and down hard is Joey Wilson. And he's still down on the ground. Didn't see him grab for anything, but that doesn't mean that he didn't. This is their leading scorer, Joey Wilson, a 6'1 senior, 9.5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game, and they're taking a look immediately at his left knee. Salina South has some training staff out there. Hayes High does as well, and he points to the outside of his left knee. Indian basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, Roof Masters, and Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker. The foul was on Joey Wilson, his second. He fouled Kyler Kinky, and as Kinky got knocked down to the ground, it looked like he fell into then Wilson, who had come down on that left leg after jumping, and that was probably the only point of contact with the ground when Kinky fell into him. And Wilson still down on the ground, and this is a 2-10 Salina South team that doesn't need any more bad news. This 2 teams have only played one common opponent, both losing to Salina Central. South lost 65-43. The Hayes High boys lost to Salina Central by the score of 62-48. How about the stretch that Hayes High's been on here? And we talked about Hayes High, how they've lost 3 games in a row, all to state-ranked teams. Wichita Heights, number 2 in 5A. Bishop Miege, number 1 in 4A Division I. And number 9 in 5A, Salina Central. I know Hayes High's lost 3 in a row, but those are 3 pretty darn good teams. Joey Wilson is up, and he is walking off very slowly. He already wears I won't call it a brace, maybe a pad on that left knee that he injured. His night likely done, and you hope not more. So Salina South will send Connor Munsell back to the lineup, and the firepower that South had is now on the bench. He had only 2 points, scored early in the game. In fact, he scored the first 2 points of the game for the South Cougars' only lead at 2-0. South has just 36 made threes, including their one tonight. He had 13 of them. Free throw good by Kinky. He's got 7. Hayes High was 4 of 10 on free throws in the first half. That one made it 41-30. Kinky's second free throw is short. McCray tips the rebound. 2 South players fighting for it, and Connor Munsell comes down with it. So Hayes 5 of 11 from the free throw line, and that 60% starting to drop down a little further. Here's the freshman point guard, Jungans with it. Almost had a 5 count from the defense of Trajan McCray. To Kai Calver, over onto the right side, and a tipped pass out of bounds by Cole Murphy. Stays with the Cougars, and here comes Nick Fisher, TJ Nunnery, Cade Swain, and Dylan Reuter to the Indian lineup. Trajan McCray will remain with those 4. 3:17 to go, third quarter. Hayes High up 41-30. Inbound corner, Kai Calvert pops a 3, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Cade Swain. Indian basketball up by 11. They've led by as many as 14 in this game at 40-26, and TJ Nunnery has the ball go through his hands and out of bounds. Turnover 10 on Hayes High. Eagle Communications is your local service provider. Employ owners that are dedicated to enhancing your home or business with high-speed internet, TV, and phone. Call 877-61-EAGLE. 41-30, the gym cleared out a bit after the halftime performance by one of the local dance studios. There's a bounce pass inside and a layup good by Brady McAfee, who has 6 off the bench. That's a new career high for him. 41-32 in this slow-paced ball game, not allowing Hayes High to pull away much. They've led by as many as 14. It's back down to 9. Hayes with 4 substitutions on the next dead ball. Make that 5. Here's McCray in the lane, kicking out to Fisher. Ball goes in between his hands. Hand off to McCray, trapped on the sideline, dribbles away from it to the midcourt circle, and he's fouled at half court. The foul on Devin Jungans, his first. And a 1-and-1 on the 8th team foul for Trajan McCray, who's 1 of 2. As a team, Hayes High just 5 of 12. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Free throw by Trey is up and good. His first points of the second half has a game-high 13. 42-32, back to a 10-point game. And a second free throw for McCray is good. McCray checks out. He's got 14. Trajan's 11th double-figure game of the year. He leads the team in scoring at 13.5 and has the most double-figure performances this year. Hayes High brings Braden Myers, Ethan Nunnery, Kyler Kinke, along with Cole Murphy and Peyton Kiefer into the lineup. Here's McAfee on the right sideline. Gives it inside to Johnson. A give and go back to McAfee. Can't shoot the reverse layup. Out to Munsell for 3. That's no good. High rebound. There are 5 players there. McAfee came down with it, and he buries a 3. His first make this year in 5 attempts, and he establishes a new career high of 7. South stole the basketball but was standing on the sideline out of bounds. 43-35. It's an 8-point ball game. Hayes High just cannot pull away quite from Salina South tonight. Inbound backside for Nunnery, saving it out of bounds. Nope, out of bounds. Hayes High's 11th turnover. Hayes High lead was at 14. They had just pushed it to 11 twice. But the 3 by Brady McAfee, the first of his season. He's now 1 of 5 on 3s this year. Jungans with the basketball. Over onto the right side for Kai Calvert. Between the leg dribble against Brady Myers to McAfee. Kicks right corner for Munsell, who has the other 3, to McAfee, who feeling it, fires another 3 and misses. Rebound to Peyton Kiefer, his second of the night. 43-35, Hayes High with the basketball and up by 8. Right side to the Indians, Braden Myers. And the Indians try to dump it down low and throw it out of bounds for their 12th turnover. Trey McCray in with Kyler Kinke, Ethan Nunnery, Peyton Kiefer, and Cole Murphy. And South with the basketball. Hayes leading by just 8. Inbound to A.J. Johnson and a foul on Peyton Kiefer. His second, team's 5th. And the Indians with 1:16 to go third quarter, leading 43-35, a quarter that is already 18 minutes old. Slow-moving third quarter between the two teams. Ball left side for McAfee. Dumps it inside to A.J. Johnson, who scores. He's got 10 off the bench. 43-37. Indians lead down to 6. Here is Nunnery. Had the ball poked free. Then he spins from the double team and gets fouled and will shoot 2. The foul is on Brady McAfee, his second. Hayes High needs to hit some free throws now with 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. A 5-0 spurt here from South makes it a 6-point ball game, but Ethan steps to the line and knocks one down. He's got 7 on the night. 44-37, second free throw good. 8 for Ethan, 45-37, and Hayes High has made 5 of 6 free throws in the second half after making 4 of 10 in the first half. Hayes High back up by 8, 45-37. A.J. Johnson right side in front of the band. His pass nearly tipped and stolen, but saved by South. Down the lane, a floater by Jungans, no good. Rebound, Ethan Nunnery. He wants to quickly run it up to Trajan McCray. McCray gets his arm knocked free, and then the ball tipped, and it still goes in. Trajan McCray with 16, and the Hayes High Indians make it 47-37. They're up by 10, reestablishing that double-figure lead. Ball left side for Salina South, near a 5 count. and just gets rid of it in time, and Cole Murphy then tips the ball out of bounds. 11.1 remaining, third quarter. Looked like McCray had gotten his arm hit, but it was all ball, and it went straight up in the air and dropped in. Some nights it's your night. McCray was 16. 8 seconds to go, third quarter. Indians by 10. South holding for the final shot. Here's Jungans down the lane, lays it off to Kai Calvert, who throws it out of bounds with .7 remaining. South's 12th turnover. And Braden Myers is going to check in for Trajan McCray. 0.7 seconds remaining, third quarter. Indians can quick catch and shoot here. Peyton Kiefer is going to inbound from the far sideline by Salina South's into their bench. Kiefer, baseball pass in, intercepted by Calvert. Half-court shot, no good, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Hayes High leads by 10, 47-37. Back in a minute. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
After a lengthy third quarter, both teams 60 seconds removed. Back onto the floor, and we'll start the fourth quarter. Hayes High with a 10-point lead, 47-37. And Salina South with the basketball. Ball left side for Munsell. Averages less than a point a game, but in the starting lineup. Here's Jungans, goes right, then left to Kai Calvert. Into the post to Mitchell, turning hook shot is no good. And Peyton Kiefer comes down with the rebound, but he and Cole Murphy both had it, both moving their feet. And that's a travel and a turnover, Hayes High number 14. Hayes by 10. It's been as high as 14 at 40-26, but then got back down to 5. Inbound and a jumper by Ty Garrett's good. His first points of the game, 47-39. McCray on the other end, can't score. A kinky offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Kyler with 9 points and 3 boards tonight. Makes it 49-39, and the Indians' lead is back at 10 once again. It's been hovering in the second half, mostly between this 8 and 10-point margin. South got it down to 6 at one point, 43-37. Here's Kai Calvert launching a 3 off to the left, rebound, out of bounds. Nope, saved by Kyler Kinky. Gets it up to Ethan Nunnery. Ethan to Peyton Kiefer, between the leg dribble. Back to Ethan, to McCray on the left side. Fakes the 3. He's going to drive, got run into, and a foul on the South Cougars. Connor Munsell picks up his third foul. And 2 free throws into the double bonus is Hayes High, as McCray goes where he's 3 of 4 from the line. Hayes was 4 of 10 in the first half, then 5 of 6 in the third quarter. Free throw with 6:51 to go in the game is nothing but net. McCray with 17 in the game now. He's got a ways to go to that career high of 36. Free throw up and good. That was the 9 3-point night against Garden City that I imagine their fans are still having nightmares about. 6:45 to go, fourth quarter. Indians by 12. Just shy of their big lead of 14. Hayes High has had the lead to 14. Here's Jungans with the basketball, looking to drive to the baseline. Good defense by Kyler Kinky. Ball tipped out to Connor Munsell. Munsell feeds it to Mitchell at the left elbow. And a reach and a foul on Hayes High. It's on Ethan Nunnery, his third. 6:21 to go, fourth quarter. Indians up by 12. South to inbound on the right baseline by the Hayes High cheerleaders and lobs it into Ty Garrett. 1 foot in front of the three-point line, one behind it, passes to Kai Calver, inside to Mitchell. Mitchell got the ball poked free, and boy, foul on Hayes High. And we had a great view of it from the press table. Foul on Kyler Kinke is third. 2 free throws for Isaac Mitchell. Just the second and make that the third and fourth free throw of the half for Salina South. They're 0 for 2 in this half and now 0 for 3. Indian basketball brought to you by Adams Brown, Barron & Ball, Classic Quality Body Shop, and Uber driver Jenny Atwell. Now, that's been the story of the season for Salina South. 31% shooting, 16% on threes, 55 from the free throw line. Second free throw good from Mitchell. He's got 4. 51-40. Hayes High's lead at 11. It's been as high as 12 here in the fourth quarter. Hayes High trying to break a 3-game skid. Nunnery gets bumped into once, twice, and then the second one is a foul. And it's on Connor Munsell, his 4th. And 2 free throws for Ethan Nunnery. This is his 9th and 10th free throw of the night. 4 of 8 so far, and the free throw no good. Had made his 2 prior attempts here in the half. A.J. Johnson comes in for Munsell. Has 10 off the bench to lead South in scoring. 2 off of tying his career high for a 3rd time. Nunnery's free throw is good. He's got 9 on the night. And it's 52-40. 6 minutes to go in the game. Indians by 12. Here's Jungans driving. Floater in the lane. Good. Impressive freshman has 6 tonight. 5'9" freshman. Hayes High up to Cole Murphy in transition. A 3 that's no good, and the rebound went over the backboard and out of bounds to Salina South. 52-42. The Indian lead is at 10. And that's where it's hung out for, really since about the midway through the second quarter. Ball into A.J. Johnson. Doesn't have numbers and had the ball poked away by Ethan Nunnery from behind. 13th South turnover. Nunnery hangs in the lane, misses, collects his own rebound, goes up again, misses, and the rebound comes down to Kai Calvert. South basketball, right to left, and Cole Murphy steps in front of a pass and steals it away. Up to Trajan McCray. McCray right to the basket. He's fouled and will shoot 2. Hayes High's 21st and 22nd free throw of the game coming up. Hayes High 12 of 20 from the free throw line, and 4 of the free throws from Trajan McCray. We'll get a timeout from Hayes High. Indian basketball is brought to you by Midwest Construction, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Eagle Technology Solutions. This will be Trajan's 7th and 8th free throw of the night coming up. He is 5 of 6 so far. Hayes High as a team is 12 of 20 from the free throw line. We mentioned McCray 5 of 6. The rest of the team is 7 of 14 from the line. 52-42. Indians averaging 71 points a game, but it's been south of there as of late. Indians' last 4 games, one of those being a win, 63-45 over Manhattan. But outside of that, the Indians have been averaging 52 points a game in each of their last 4 games. They're at 52 with 5:19 remaining. McCray to the line for 2, game high 18, and free throw misses. Gets a second one. McCray with a career high 36 against Garden City. His previous high had been 17. Misses both free throws. And the rebound to Alex Banks. Hayes High leaving some points out there tonight. 12 of 22 on free throws. And A.J. Johnson ties his career high with 12 as he scores on the other end in transition. 52-44 to answer a 3 by Murphy. No good. Rebound is knocked out to Ethan Nunnery. And to the basket is Peyton Kiefer, who scores. Kiefer with 8. And the Hayes High Indians make it 54-45. 44 back up by 10 on the other end. It is Salina South scoring. Devin Jungan scores. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with the Hayes High Indians. 54-44, Hayes by 10. 54-46, Hayes by 8. Inbound Cole Murphy on the right sideline. Lobbed out to McCray, driving on that left side of the free throw line into Kinky. Got the shot blocked from behind, and the rebound comes down to Salina South. South within 8, 4.5 to go in the game. To Banks inside, lays it up and scores. Banks with 6. South has made their last 4 field goals, 54-48, 6-point ball game. Nunnery a pull-up 3 in transition, misses. Rebound A.J. Johnson. 54-48, and a foul at midcourt on Trajan McCray. And a 1-and-1 coming up for who? A.J. Johnson. And Coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout before this 1-and-1. The Indians' 12-point lead at 52-40 is down to 6. An 8-2 run by Salina South has made this closer than what maybe it should be. 4:09 to go, fourth quarter. Eliminate Wi-Fi dead zones with Boost from Eagle Communications. Boost is the ultimate home network solution that blankets your home in Wi-Fi. Call 877-61-EAGLE to learn more. Hayes High is the Western Athletic Conference leaders. They head into conference play again on Friday when they will take on Dodge City. That's on the road at Dodge City High School. Hayes then will have a week off. They will play at Liberal and then host 3 consecutive games. Abilene along with Dodge City for senior night, and then travel to Great Bend. Hayes High hosts Garden City during that 3-game stretch as well. 54-48, 4:09 to go, and a 1-and-1 for Salina South to make this a little closer. A.J. Johnson to the line where he's 4 of 4 in this game. Shoots 60% on the year. And the free throw up and good. Johnson has 13, a new career high. 54-49, a 9-2 run. Cade Swain in for Kyler Kinky. Second free throw for the 6'3 freshman A.J. Johnson. Averages 7 a game. Has 13 tonight, make it 14, and he's made all of his free throws, 6 of 6 from the line. 54-50. Indians lead is down to 4. This is a 10-2 South run. Nunnery driving on his man, gets cut off to Trajan McCray, who has a game-high 18, to Cole Murphy. Right side to Peyton Kiefer. Kiefer to McCray. McCray attacks the basket, shoots a tough one that misses, and Alex Banks comes down with the rebound, and things starting to get a little tight here for the Hayes High Indians. It's a 4-point ball game with 3:40 remaining. The Indians' 12-point fourth quarter lead at the 6-minute mark gone. And Cole Murphy steps in front of a pass and knocks it free. South's 15th turnover. Big time turnover by South. Here's Nunnery out to Trajan McCray. Right side Peyton Kiefer. Pump fakes a 3. Out to Cade Swain up high past the 3-point line. Then to Kiefer on the right side. Gives it to Ethan Nunnery. Turns down the 3 to Cole Murphy. He'll launch a 3. Good. Cole's 4th of the game. He's got 12. Big answer for the Indians. 57-50. Cole Murphy buries a big-time 3 with 3:10 to go in the game. Here's Banks inside. Fouled and will shoot 2. That's not a bad foul because Banks was getting an easy layup. And for Kiefer, it's just his 2nd foul. Team's 9th, so it'll be double bonus for both teams rest of the way. Banks 0 for 2 tonight, 12 of 36 on the season. Lefty's free throw is good. Hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and then rolled on through. 7 for Banks off the bench. He averages 8.5 a game. A second free throw for Alex Banks in a 6-point ball game where the Indians are up on the scoreboard. Free throw is short, and Peyton Kiefer comes down with his 4th board. 57-51, Indians by 6. They've led by as many as 12 here in the fourth quarter. Brady McAfee comes into the ball game. McCray drives on him, gets knocked down, loses the basketball. It's a turnover on Hayes High. Johnson on the other end. A little Euro step, misses. McAfee with the rebound, misses. Cade Swain gets the rebound, and he's fouled. One of the South Cougars had 2 shots right at the rim. And didn't score. Foul is on. Kai Calvert his 3rd, and 2 free throws for Cade Swain, who's 1 for 2 in the game. And the free throw by Swain, good from the lefty. 2 points tonight. Indians not hitting a lot of their free throws tonight. Just 13 of 23, but Swain with a big one there, and his second one is off to the left of the rim, and Trajan McCray with the offensive rebound. And Hayes High will get it to Cole Murphy on the right wing, buries a 3, his 5th of the game. Turns into a 4-point possession. Cole Murphy with 15, 61-51, and just like that, the Indians are back up by 10 on the Trajan McCray offensive rebound. Quickly around the perimeter, Cole Murphy buries his 5th 3 of the night. Here's South trying to answer with a 3 that's no good. Nunnery can't tip the rebound to himself. Yeah, he can on the 3rd one. And then Alex Banks falls into him. It's Alex Banks' 5th foul, and he'll foul out with 2:08 remaining, sending Ethan Nunnery to the line for 2. And to the free throw line for the 11th and 12th time tonight, Ethan Nunnery. So far, 5 of 10 from the free throw line. South crowd hasn't been real pleased with the whistles tonight. And in with 4 fouls is Isaac Mitchell. 2 free throws for Ethan Nunnery, looking for his 10th point of the night. Got it. Ethan to double figures for the 9th time this year, 11th time in his career. 62-51. Second free throw is no good. And the rebound comes down to Isaac Mitchell. Hayes High up by 11 all of a sudden, getting a couple of big Cole Murphy 3-pointers. Here's a drive on the baseline by Kai Calvert. Double teamed and dribbles out of it to Munsell. Back to Calvert. His pass tipped away. It's a foul on Cade Swain, his 2nd. And 2 free throws for the South Cougars with 1:55 to go. It'll be Isaac Mitchell to the line. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Mitchell's free throw is up and good. Isaac Mitchell with 5 on the evening, 3 of them from the free throw line. 62-52. It was a 4-point ball game as South missed a shot at the rim in transition and got the offensive rebound and missed. Hayes High then puts on 5 quick to go up by 11. Hayes High basketball up 62-53. Second free throw by Mitchell was good. Ball in the hands of Cade Swain. Right side, Cole Murphy. Indians running the offense, looking to use up some clock in the process. Here's Ethan Nunnery with 90 seconds remaining in the game. Hayes up 62-53. McCray gets the ball at the midcourt circle. Being guarded by Munsell. Underhand pass to Swain in the lane. Shoots and scores. Cade Swain's first field goal's got 4 in the game. 64-53. Indians by 11 with a minute 15 to go, and South wants a timeout. And that may provide enough separation for Hayes High to snap this 3-game skid. Full timeout taken by Jason Hooper of the Salina South Cougars, who are enduring a pretty tough season, 2-10 on the year. Their defense is good. It's as good as some of the defense Hayes High has seen these last few games out of Wichita Heights, Salina Central, Bishop Miege even, but they just do not have the offensive firepower to hang with the Indians, and they're doing it today in most of the second half without Joey Wilson, who is icing his left knee. He hurt that in the 3rd quarter with about 3.5 minutes to go. His team got back within 6 and eventually got back within 4 at 57-51. Got back within 6 again, I'm sorry, at 57-51. So Hayes High's never trailed by less than 6 here in the second half, but there's some tense moments when each time South got within 6 and had the basketball. Indians, though, up by 11 right now, 64-53. Hayes High nearing that 71-point per game average. South averages 47. They're at 53 now, so just a little under their average. There's a drive and a floater in the lane that is no good. Rebound comes onto the floor, and Ethan Nunnery grabs his 7th rebound of the night. Up ahead of Trajan McCray, who lays it in for 20. 66-53. Minute to go in the game. On the other end, a shot missing inside by Mitchell. Rebound Calvert, who buries a three-pointer. Kai Calvert with his 8th three of the year. 66-56. Hayes High's lead is at 10 with 30 seconds to go. Here's Murphy in the high lane. Dribbles out to the sideline. Salina South doesn't appear that they will foul here in the final 20 seconds. And the Hayes High Indians are going to break a 3-game skid. Move to 9-5 on the season. South will drop to 2-11. The Indians resume Western Athletic Conference play on Friday when they will travel to Dodge City to take on the Red Demons for the first time this year and the first of 2 times in the month of February. 66-56, the Indians led by the 20 of Trajan McCray, 15 from Cole Murphy, and 10 out of Ethan Nunnery, 9 from Kyler Kinke as well. The Indians 9-5 on the year now, and back to Western Athletic Conference play on Friday. For Hayes High Indian basketball, I'm Dustin Armbruster.